among the contestants. And this time, Troy Talman wastes no time at all at the front of the class. Meanwhile, right there on his back bumper, it is DiMatteo. And look at Matt Galko, car number 3, Matt.
Galko wants to make an early statement, but he relinquishes third to Tyler Hines.
3 wide off the turn.
Well, already ferocious racing, and the winner of that battle was Eric Berndt. Eric survived the 3-way fisticuffs.
And then it was Marcello Ruffano bit for the lead on the outside, working some magic off turn number 4. And it is car number 6, but will it be short-lived? Corey DiMatteo, high, wide, and handsome in the upper groove, but Troy Talman showing he's got championship style. And there's Matt Galko again, Matt.
Galko sticks his nose underneath DiMatteo. Can't make it stay there, however. And DiMatteo still challenging Talman for the lead. Now it is Berndt in 4th. Then it is Hines. And also, Keith Rocco is an early factor in car number 88.
David Arute has moved into the top 5. Yellow now, down in turn number 1. We've got a car that is hit at a ton. It looks like the number 14 machine, Matt.
Darren Renahan making his second start. And it might be a quick night as there is steam coming from the front right of that car.
SK Modifieds back up to speed, banging the gears, and Talman is the star of the show on the restart once again. But here comes Matt Galko. Matty Ice on the inside. DiMatteo on the outside. As they, oh, look at Matt Galko. Almost, or maybe had the lead for a fraction of the second, but Talman takes it back like Superman with his cape out, as the battle is now a battle for the 3rd spot. And keep your eyes on Eric Berndt, the Bulldog.
Berndt getting by DiMatteo. Right behind him is Keith Rocco, so he is asserting himself early. Nobody's asserting himself harder than Talman. Galko in the neighborhood. Here he comes down low, and the door is shut again by Troy Talman.
Keep your eyes also on David Arute. He is turning some heads here tonight, along with Marcello Ruffano. Glen Reen is coming to the front of the class off turn number 4, but it's Troy Talman still the star of this one. Meanwhile, look a little further back in the field, and you will see that Michael Jervis is also coming on strong, with Membrino working their magic in the traffic. Oh, look at Glen Reen. What a move he tried to put down low, as Glen Reen has moved down underneath Marcello Ruffano.
He moved into 7th place, and that was a pretty dramatic move there. Right behind him is David Arute. The man everybody's trying to catch is Troy Talman. Galko is there again, and Eric Berndt, remember last week, he hung out at the rear of the field for the entire 40-lap race.
Trouble down the front straightaway.
Arute gets front, now a 4-car collision. What? As they whacked each other like dominoes.
What a heartbreaking situation for David Arute, because
we see the 75 in the middle of it. There are 2 other cars.
The 76 of Bowles is on the outside.
So there are 6 cars in all, and Jeff Malave.
Troy Talman has been very racy tonight, and that was a real good start as Galko continues to dig in hard. Galko has it by inches.
3 wide.
Down the back straightaway. Who's going to give in? Galko is stuck on the highest part of the racetrack, and he loses a tremendous amount of ground.
And a little wiggle by Eric Berndt might have made him go faster. Here is Eric Berndt going for the lead as he gets by Troy Talman and moves into the top spot.
Eric Berndt, the Bulldog. Last week, he had disappointment. Tonight, he's looking for success. As he comes off turn number 4, they are almost 3 wide again. And Glen Reen wants to be a partner in that 3 wide battle. While that's been happening, here comes Stephen Kopsick. We haven't talked about him. Membrino, Todd Owen. Galko is still in that pack of cars as they rumble off turn number 4. This is going to be a night to remember.
Boy, Rocco almost went out of line, but he saves it. And he gets by DiMatteo, and Keith Rocco is now a top 3 car.
Meanwhile, bottom of the top 10. Coming to life in the outside lane, Joey Cipriano. White car. Car number 78. The Jean-Guy Poulin Drywell machine.
And he is trying to navigate his way past Galco.
And he does it.
Now Reen going against Corey DiMatteo.
Look at Rocco. He goes down underneath Troy Talman. And now all of a sudden, Todd Owen further back in the field. And who's the tail that wags the dog there? Believe it or not, it's Ronnie Williams. We haven't talked about Williams. He started in the parking lot back in position 25.
$250 for Eric Berndt. He was the leader of lap number 13. He's also the leader of lap number 14, trying to pull away as he is ahead of Kid Rock. As Kid Rock has been tough for the whole race. Glen Reen going to work again against Corey DiMatteo. That has been a pretty consistent battle. Here comes Reen.
Reen tries it again, this time on the inside, Matt. It doesn't work, and there is Steven Kopsick. Kopsick, bottom shot move down underneath Reen. Reen comes off the turn like a rocket, taps the back bumper of DiMatteo, changes his line, and now Glen Reen is trying to force his way into position number 4.
Boy, he was leaning on Corey DiMatteo, and now he drops back. Steve Kopsick, he says his mission tonight, complete 40 laps, because that car has been falling off at the end. Almost contact between he and Reen. And here comes Kopsick as he rockets his way into the top 5.
Kopsick had the quickest car in qualifying today. Here comes Cipriano, threading the needle through traffic. Kopsick is up to the top 5. Todd Owen tries it down underneath Glen Reen. Here comes Reen again. Bottom shot move under Joey Cipriano.
And he has just enough room to get underneath him. Let's see if he can finish the move. And it doesn't look like he will be able to, as Reen makes these bottom shots. But on the outside, in the J.G. Poulin drywall car, Cipriano holding his own. Keith Rocco narrowing the gap that separates him from Eric Berndt.
Todd Owen in that battle with Glen Reen and Joey Cipriano.
Unbelievable car control.
Halfway next time by, Matt. Ronnie Williams is staying with Todd Owen, and Cipriano scuffs the wall down the back straightaway. Here comes Ronnie Williams. Magic on the inside. And Williams, who had a car that conked out during qualifying, from the 25th spot, he's passed perhaps more cars than anyone else in this event.
Yeah, he has moved up to the top 9. So the battle continues to be a ferocious one between Eric Berndt and Keith Rocco. Rocco only trailing by a tongue depressor. Ronnie Williams, he is able to springboard his way underneath Cipriano. Now Rocco on the attack up at the front.
Rocco is all over Eric Berndt. Let's look at the times. Last time by, Eric Berndt, 19.386. Rocco, 19.311. Talman, 19.411.
Here's Rocco going to his favorite turn on the racetrack, trying to get the lead.
Eric Berndt reels him back in like they are super glued together. But a brand new leader emerges in Keith Rocco. Berndt isn't done yet, Matt.
Berndt trying to give Rocco a taste of his own medicine. Going down low, and Rocco, he shuts the door.
Off the turn as they rumble back to the line. And this time, Eric Berndt drifts up a little bit on the high side. Little further back at the bottom of the top 5. Here comes Berndt. Eric Berndt. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, the Bulldog just taught Keith Rocco that he can make the same move in turn 3.
And Steve Kopsick is getting a black flag. Eric Berndt is back into the lead on lap number 25. The air cleaner is askew on that number 21 car. What about Rocco? Can he get his groove back? He is most dangerous when he enters turn 3. And that's where they are headed right now. Let's see if Rocco has a little juice. Boy, Eric Berndt looks like he's getting quicker, Ben.
Sure does.
Troy Talman in 3rd, followed by Corey DiMatteo. And then we have a 3-car extravaganza for 5th between Reen, Todd Owen, and Ronnie Williams.
There's no question about it. And Todd Owen continues to try to work his magic and get to the front of the field. A poor qualifying run was the disadvantage. Meanwhile, Jeff Malave drops off the pace on the backstretch, Matt, with the number 15 car, and he pulls out of harm's way.
And Jeff Malave goes on to pit road.
Look at Williams now reeling in on Todd Owen. Owen has been trying to work over Glen Reen. That's the battle for the 5th spot. And it's 10 laps to go the next circuit by.
Now, one of the strengths of Eric Berndt, he knows how to preserve his car. So that is going to be essential against Keith Rocco, because we know Rocco has some firepower left. So Eric Berndt, master at saving his car. And 3rd is Tallman. And right on his back bumper is the Corey DiMatteo.
Matt, while that was all happening, Williams was trying to get down underneath Todd Owen to try to take over that 5th spot. So 31 now complete. And we've got a couple of great battles going on besides the battle for the lead. DiMatteo is chasing down Talman. Williams is chasing down Todd Owen. And Glen Reen is the meat in the sandwich there.
This could be the best SK finish for both Tallman and DiMatteo. And then it is his survivor, Glen Reen. He's had some rocky moments, but he has been able to survive. Todd Owen has been able to keep Ronnie Williams behind him.
There's a car slowing on the back straightaway. Will he be able to make it to pit road? Last time by, Berndt's time was a 4:24. Rocco's was a 4:82. So Eric Berndt is quicker through timing and scoring. But will that be quick enough with 34 of 40 now complete?
Well, for Keith Rocco, I don't think the race has started yet. It will in a couple of laps. When they hit the line, we'll be down to the final 5. Tallman getting another challenge from DiMatteo. And Reen will make it a 3-way battle. So 1st is up for grabs. 3rd is up for grabs. 6 is up for grabs. What a blockbuster race we've had so far.
And it is still not over with yet. Glen Reen dives to the bottom of DiMatteo. That's the battle for the 4th spot. DiMatteo keeps digging in the outside lane. Reen was there, but will he complete the move, Matt?
Boy, it took him a lot to do it, but a formidable move by Reen. And now DiMatteo bounces back on the outside, and Reen has a final answer as he lunges ahead of the 6 car.
Here comes Williams again to pressure Todd Owen. 2 laps to go. Next time by.
And Eric Berndt looking for win number 2. Here he comes into the jet stream as he is able to thunder his way off the corner one more time around. And the fastest bullet in the chamber is Eric Berndt.
Meanwhile, look at Glen Reen. He just moved on to the podium by sneaking down underneath Troy Talman. Off turn number 4. Here comes the white flag this time. And Eric Berndt still sets a blistering pace.
Rocco has a chance, however. Let's see. It will all come down to turn number 3.
Deep into turn 3. Berndt still continues to guard the spot. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Berndt is back in the winner's circle here at Stafford. Keith Rocco to finish in 2nd. Glen Reen, a late event charge, to finish in 3rd. Troy Talman for 4th. Corey DiMatteo for 5.
They used to call him the kid back when he was a 16-year-old here. Now he's a veteran, and he is a winner at Stafford Motor Speedway. Let's head to Napa Victory Lane and John Gates.
So Eric Berndt puts the North End Auto Parts number 54 in the victory lane, man. Good piece of driving there, Eric.
We had a good car, you know. After the heat race, I didn't know if we had enough to win the race, but we definitely made a couple changes. But you definitely don't want to see the 88 in your mirror, you know, because you never know. He could pull something out of the hat. But very good run. You know, got to thank Napa and Stafford for putting the show on. all the contingency sponsors, my sponsors, North End Auto Parts, Cos Central Auto, TA Race Engines, R&R Fabrication, Troyer Chassis.
I'll tell you what, man, turn number 3 was real good to you. I'll tell you, it was good to Keith a couple laps before, but then you can't hang on to the rear end and you're right there. Good move.
You know, the car was strong, and I think we were probably both strong in the same spot, so it's hard to make a move. But got to say happy birthday to my daughter. My daughter's birthday's tomorrow, so this is a great birthday present for her.
Give it up for the Bulldog. He goes to victory lane in your SK Modified main event. Let's talk to our second and third place finishers.
Well, we got a handshake between first and second place. A great move, diving it hard into turn 3, which was countered a couple laps later. Keith, Rocco, how was the car tonight for that second place finish?
The car was really good. You know, we've been working on it and trying to make it better here, and we definitely been making it better. But I got to thank Hocon Industrial Gas, 811 Call Before You Dig, Green Construction, Arbitel Convenience Stores, John and Maine Rafano, Wheelers Auto, Dunleavy Truck and Trailer Repair, and my whole team. I can't do without them. Sunoco Race Fuels, FK Rod Ends, and Frigola Performance Systems. And yeah, congrats to Eric. You know, that was a good race, and he had us covered tonight.
Absolutely. I see some dents on the back bumper of the 54 and some matching ones on the front of the 88. There was some great racing between the two. Kept it clean. Third place, Glen Reen there had a great late run finish there. Passed a couple of cars to finish in third place. Car must have been great to save those tires. How was that?
I can't thank the good Lord enough for the opportunity to be here and drive for Dan Avery. Childhood hero at Riverside. It's pretty cool to come here every week with him and have a car that could win. I think we needed a caution, but we'll take a third right now. I can't thank Michael Sullivan enough. Scott, Steve, this hat's for you, buddy. And just everyone that comes and puts work in on this team every single week. Rob Wheelman and Slim and all my sponsors, Avery Construction, Pioneer Valley Wheel Repair, Rad Auto Machine, Ralph Ridgway, and all the guys, Horsepower Hill Farm. They put on an awesome car here, and it's a pleasure to drive every single week. Hopefully the fans had a good show.
Fans, what do you think? Was it a good show here tonight? Glen Reen, third place finish. Guys up in the booth, how you doing? And what a race that was, huh?